Hello, I'm Marie-Noël Fontaine, kinesiologist at Cercovie. Welcome to Move Posture and Stability. For today's workout, you'll need a chair without armrest and a clear space around you. Let's get started. I'm pleased to introduce Lucie and Jeanne d'Arc, who will help me demonstrate the exercises for working on your balance while you move. The beautiful muscles at the back of your body help your posture and the area around your hips. So let's start the warm-up with your feet hip-width apart. Always start with your left side so you can follow along. So I'm going to take a big step with my left leg, bring my right leg up and both feet parallel. And I'll step back with the same left leg and bring back the right leg parallel. Let's go a little more dynamic for the next 3. The ladies behind me are going to offer you the same thing. We're going backwards. We'll do it one last time with the left leg first, back. We'll go with the right leg. Let's go right leg, back, the right leg. Really pay attention to how your feet come next to each other in a parallel way. One more time, forward and back. Place your legs hip-width apart, still starting with the left leg. We'll transfer the weight to the right side to release and point the toes on the left. Contract your abdominals and with the inside of your thigh, pull your knee towards the center and allow the opening to the side by squeezing the bum muscles. Internal and external rotation. Keep your hands on your hips for a little extra hip awareness, or if you need some assistance with your balance, place your hand out or on the chair. And bring yourself back inside to the starting position. Transfer the weight to the other side. Point your toes to the right, pull in your belly button and rotate internally and externally. Inward and outward. The supporting thigh works hard and you can feel the opening of the hip. Inside, outside. One more time, inside and open. We drop our heel and return to our starting position. We bring our feet as close together as possible. So if you're following Lucie with a slightly more adapted version, you should be close to the chair because from the moment you reduce the support base, you may feel a little out of balance. Hands on your thighs. We're going to come and sit down as if we were going to sit on a little bench. We're going to extend our hands to our knees or until our hands are opposite to our knee. And then we're going to come back up, squeeze the bum, and we can bring the arms up towards the shoulders. Or if all goes well, follow Jeanne d'Arc and I all the way to the top. Once rendered, you can come on the balls of your feet to increase your challenge a little, and then come back down. Hands on your thighs, sit a half bent, keeping knees close together, and bring your arms up to your shoulders or higher, up on your toes and down. Back the bum, half bend. Inhale at the shoulders or higher and come to the point of your toes. Arms down and bum out. Shoulders or higher. This is the last one. Go all the way to the top and drop your heels. We'll resume the posture a little wider than our hips, relatively comfortable. If you need support on the chair, stand back a little as we move forward, again as we did in the warm-up. So we start with our left leg. We're going to take a big step forward and bring the right knee to form a 90-degree angle. We're going to hold it there for 3 seconds. Step forward with the left foot, bring the knee to 90 degrees and step back. Let's do this 4 times and come back. Step back with the knee that's at 90 degrees. So your right knee is stepping back. 2 more. Lift. Back up. We do this 1 last time. Bring it up and back. For the next 4 reps, we're going to add a hip opening movement. Move forward, keep your balance. Open the hip without moving the front knee. Bring it back in front and step back. Then the right leg will make a beautiful hinge movement. Lift, open, bring back, step back. 2 more. Step forward, lift, open, bring back, return. And 1 more. Step forward, lift, open, bring back, return. Are you ready to go with the other leg? Let's move to the other side. If you need support, place your hand on the chair. Otherwise, you can stay where you're now. Move forward with your right leg first. Left leg 90 degrees. Step back and back again. Right 90 degrees. Back, back. Right 90 degrees. Back, back. Right, up. And we're ready to add the hip opening. Keep, hold, open the hip, bring back in front and slide back as far as you can. And always bring your other foot parallel. Open, bring the knee in, slide back. Yes. Step forward, lift, open the knee. We're going to do 1 more. Step forward, lift, keep opening steady, and step back. Are you okay? Yes? Now let's move to the side of the chair. Place the left foot in front to make a tandem posture. In the tandem posture, we have a reduction in the base of support so we can feel our hips moving to stabilize themselves. Bend your knees just a little and squeeze your bum. So for this exercise, I'm going to ask you to place 2 fingers on the chair, but it's important not to lean on the chair. Just 2 fingers to stabilize the posture. If it's going very well, just use 1 finger. We're going to follow a fly. I want you to take your gaze in a circle around you in the room. You follow your eyes a little bit everywhere. So we're going to start on the left side, bringing the chin slightly towards the throat. And we're going to rotate our head a little bit as we were going to follow the fly around. And we come back to the center. Now for the right side. Now that sounds very simple, but my assistants can tell you that we've been practicing very hard. We're going to feel it going around and around. This movement works the limbic system, the fluid system in our ears that help us balance. And 1 more time, circle the room with your head. Eyes follow and bring it back. You might be a little dizzy. Take the time to stabilize and we'll change exercise before doing the other side with the leg. Stand behind the chair for a little more stability. I'm going to stand next to the chair so you can see me at home. We really want to stretch from the fingertips all the way to the heel. Extend your left arm for a full stretch. Extend the right heel. Position yourself like what Superman would do as if you wanted to take off. Alternate. Lift your right arm and lift your left leg back, extending. If you follow you see, you can keep the tip of your toes touching the floor, and if your shoulders are more sensitive, you can also keep your arms a little bit lower rather than raising them up. Alternate, stretch, all the way to the top. Keep your belly button in. Be careful not to arch the lower back. Really good. Slow stretching. Feel your bum contract. Pull your belly button in. Great. One more on each side. Stay focused. The chair is there to help you keep your balance if needed. We're going to work the muscles hard. And we take a break. It's a nice change of pace. We're now going to do the tandem with the right foot in front. We bend both knees and squeeze our bum a bit. We said we put 2 fingers on the support. If it went well the first time, you can place just 1 finger and we'll start the rotation of the head following the fly to the right. Bring your chin back and make a large circle around the room, not rising your head too high. Sweep your gaze all around and look to the left and then follow the return to the right. Not too fast. If you're already very sensitive to being dizzy when you sit down or stand up, this movement can be particularly demanding. So go in small sections and slow down the movement as much as possible. One more time, we come back and take our standing position. We release the tandem, we move our legs. We've already finished the standing section. I invite you to come and sit at the edge of the chair. When we talk about balance, we talk a lot about support base. But what's supporting the base are the muscles of our ankles of our feet. We're going to loosen up our ankles a bit, and you can do these exercises often, even more than once a day. Now stretch out your left leg as far as possible. Some people may feel that the knees don't feel like going all the way, so if it's a little bent, that's okay too. We're going to lower the tip of our foot to the floor, and we'll bring our toes up as high as possible. We bend the ankles, and we're coming back up. We're going to feel the front of the leg stretching, so that's often where it lacks a little bit of flexibility. We come back, and I do it one more time, down and up. With the leg fully extended, we'll start again from the femur, rotating the leg internally and externally. Internal rotation, external rotation. Do this twice more. Internal rotation, external rotation. Go all the way. You really want to start at the hip, not the knee. External rotation. Now we're going to bring the leg up. We can support the leg from underneath, keeping your back straight to stretch the back and bum. We're going to do an internal rotation, so a nice complete turn with the ankle. Try to relax your shoulders. Lengthen the spine. Always try to bring the chin back a little to get a nice straight back. One last turn of our ankle. Change direction to the other side. It's simple, but it feels really good. You can feel it moving all over your calf. One last turn. Bring the leg down. Bring the right leg forward. The leg is fully extended. And the starting movement is performed. Point straight ahead and point upwards. Point ahead and upwards. Make sure your back is always straight. Point upwards one more time. Point forward and upwards. Let's do the windshield wiper movement. So from the hip, internal rotation, external rotation. So on this side for me, it's more demanding, so I'm really careful to be focused and to keep my good posture. Breathing properly as I contract for a few seconds and check how much tighter it is in one direction. If you have an injury, don't go too far. And this time we're going to bring the knee towards us and we're going to do our internal rotation. Back straight, relax your shoulders, lengthen the spine, bring the chin back in a little, and change direction. Again, it's very simple and easy to do, but it feels so good. And you put your feet down. We finished our workout. I hope it went well for you at home. Here it seemed to have gone well, yes? So the posture and stability exercises can be combined with other exercise videos on the Move 50 website. If, however, there are certain exercises that require a little more adaptation, don't hesitate to segment your exercise videos. You can redo just this one exercise several times to acquire a little more ease. You can subscribe to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, and we'll see you soon for another Move Posture and Stability session. See you next time!